Week 4 of the 2025 season, it's Monday nights. The Jets head to Miami to face the Dolphins. Episode 5 of the Madden 26 franchise. The Dolphins wearing the NFL rivalry jerseys, the very unique ones. If you enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. The Jets entering today coming off their first loss of the season against Tampa Bay, 28-37 in Week 3. Miami off to a rough start. Their lone win came at New England. In Week 2, they're 1-2. Lost to Buffalo last week, their third consecutive division game. The Jets will start with the ball. The Dolphins win the toss and defer. Jason Sanders to send it away, and here we go. Week 4 underway. Nwangu, the returner, across the 25 and down to the 28. Justin Fields' numbers on the year: 728 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. He's been sacked on average 4 times a game this short season. As they take over the 28, the rest of the Jets offense. And it's been up and down. The run game has been outstanding. The pass game had their best game of the year last week against Tampa despite the loss. Breece Hall has been the catalyst to this offense. Justin Fields using his legs. This offense is just outside the top 10, scoring 23 points a game for the first 3 weeks. Play fake on first down. Fields downfield strike and too far for Lazard, incomplete. This Dolphins defense, they brought in Matthew Judon from Atlanta last year. Jalen Phillips, Bradley Chubb, outstanding edges. They have Tyrell Dotson. They brought in a trade last year from Seattle in the secondary. Brought Mike Hilton from Cincinnati. Dante Trader Jr. is a rookie, and Minkah Fitzpatrick, his second stint with the team, traded from Pittsburgh. An elite pass defense. They struggle on the ground game. On a 2nd and 10, and the give outside, it's Hall. Hall turns on the Jets and is tackled by Brooks with a pickup of 6. It's 3rd down. The Jets have really struggled just outside the bottom 10. And it's 3rd and 4. Shotgun, and Fields has the time, has the completion off the back foot to Wilson. Across the 45 to the 47 and a first down. So 3rd and 10 now. Now this opening series for the Jets. And light box here for the Dolphins. And a blitz picked up for the moment. Over the middle. It's caught but short. It's Wilson's second grab of the drive, and they will punt. McNamara to send it away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. He'll watch it fly. And this is a touchback to the 20. And here's Tua Tagovailoa in the Miami offense. His career against the Jets: 9 total touchdowns, 5 picks, 1,276 yards in his career, and a winning record like he does against every AFC East team except for the Bills. Offensive line: Patrick Paul starting at left tackle this year after the retirement. And you see the skill positions: Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Davon Achane. This is the fastest receiver group of the NFL. Waller they brought in from the Giants in the offseason. Offense has struggled, though. On first down, a completion for 8 is Achane. This Jets defense has been outstanding, but they really struggled. 30-plus points against Tampa Bay. Just trying to figure out what they can do to fix the issue and return to more what they did in weeks 1 and 2, where they held the Steelers out of the end zone. Buffalo just held them down all game. 2nd down and 2, the scoring now to 24th in the NFL. Offset eye here on 2nd down. Tua's back to the air on the run, delivers to Achane, his second grab, and he's got a first down to the 33. That's a pickup of 5. And he can turn those dump-offs into 5-6 yard gains with ease. On first down, down the seam, is caught by Waddle across midfield, a first down. And a pickup of 19. On his opening series for Miami, 2nd down and 10, it's a 2 tight end set. Tyreek Hill, the motion man. And a give to Achane. And upfield he goes, and a quick 7. It really is incredible as you see the numbers. They really struggled. They are inside the bottom 5 on 3rd down. How quickly he turns those gains into 7s. And it's 3rd down, Tua running out of time. Incomplete, 4th down, and from here, instead of a 59-yard field goal, they punt, and the Jets take over at the 9. So a great punt by Bailey. And a play fake on 2nd down. Fields on the run, gets a great block by Bamboo. And Fields takes off up the sideline, out of bounds with a first down for 16 to the 25. More than halfway through this first quarter, scoreless. Split backfield on the 2nd and 6. Fields stepping up and running again. And sliding with another 9. As the Jets moving, using the ground game. 3rd and 4 now 3.5 to go in the opening quarter. Braylon Allen the back. Fields with pressure on the way. He's hit and incomplete going for Allen. And another pump for the Jets. So the Dolphins take over at the 8. We have the shotgun with 2 tight ends. Farrell Brown is that second tight end. Give to Achane. Cuts outside. Achane breaks a tackle, still on his feet. And he's got 10 on the play, short of the line to gain. Jalen Wright enters the backfield. 2-back set on a 2nd and inches. Tua back to the air. Blitz is picked up by Wright. All day stepping, firing. Open is Waddle. Across the 30, inside the 42-yard line he goes. And a first down, Miami. With 2 to go in the first quarter. Tua play extension. That is calling card. In structure here. And to pick up a 10 across midfield, it's Waddle. His third grab of the day. 2nd and inches, 90 seconds to go, first quarter. And back to the air all day. Outside, it's Hill. Out of bounds with 6, another first. Williams, the nearest defender, first down. Back under center, Achane the back. And Achane the call with the cutback. Achane, the speed, and a pick up a 9. As Devon Achane really cooking early on. Second quarter begins with a 3rd and 2. Empty set for Tua, blitz is on. Has all day running out, and he is sacked! Quincy Williams, 2.5 this year. That is 4th down, and from here they'll kick, or they're going to punt. Pass up the 58-yard try, and the Jets take over the 21. On the screen on first down to Hall. Blocked downfield. Hall cuts inside. He's got a first down. As Breece Hall doing it through the receiving game. Allen in on the 2nd and 9. Fields running out of time and sacked by Phillips. Jalen Phillips already 5.5 this year. Sacking 3 of 4 games. It's 3rd and 19. I don't know how aggressive you can get. Another sack of Fields. Here's Record on a screen. He'll go nowhere. Fitzpatrick there. It is 4th down. The Jets punt is 2nd and 12 Miami at the 37. Looking for our first points. Tagovailoa over the middle. It's caught. Breaking a tackle. It's the former Titan, Westbrook Akine. Yeah, to pick up a 9 makes it 3rd and 3. And again, they've lived in these 2 tight end sets early on. Achane still the back, and Tagovailoa will throw. He's got all day. Steps in, fires. Wide open. Waddle inside the 40. A first down. Cisco the hit, but it's too late. A first down to the 37. And a first down here. Wilder, or the 1 tight end set. Achane the back. Motion Westbrook Akine. And a give on a counter to play to Achane. Cuts upfield. Achane turning the legs. He's got 9. Halfway through the second quarter. 3rd and 3. Behind the gate is the 27. Shotgun set for Tua. He will throw. He's got all day again. Steps. Fires too far for Waddle Sherwood with outstanding coverage. Now on 4th and 3, it's Jason Sanders. Perfect on the year. Longest by far this season. 47 yards. Just inside the right hash. On its way, and it is good. Miami strikes first. So the Jets take over under 5 to play. First down to the 27. Braylon Allen is the running back. All out blitz, wide open with the block downfield. It's Taylor. Mason Taylor across the 45 and a first down. Pickup of 18. Now 3rd and 8. It's been a struggle for this Jets offense. Allen still in. Shotgun set for Fields with 3 to go here in the first quarter. Play clock down to 5. Fields on the run. Sets his feet across the field. It's incomplete. Good coverage by Jack Jones. On the pass intended for Garrett Wilson. So the Dolphins take over the 2-minute warning. It's 3rd and 8. See how aggressive they get here. Under the shotgun, it's Tagovailoa. Running out of time, steps in, fires, incomplete. Good coverage on Waddle by Barnes. That is 4th down. The Jets take over at the 49. On first down, begin with a running play. Allen, stutter step move. And he's got to pick up a 5 on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now. They hurry to the line. With 1:16 to go. Fields to the air. High throw brought down. Allen inside the 30. Using the speed of the 27, 18 more. Interesting, as this season goes on, depending on how the season goes, does Allen get a bigger workload? Here is first down. Inside the red zone they go. It's another first for Allen. Timeout Jets. And just outside the top 10 in the red zone this year. 47 seconds left. Hall back in. Hall up the middle. And to pick up a 5 on the play. That's his 6th carry of this first half. 22 seconds, 20 seconds and counting. Motion man Lazard on the 2nd and 5. Fields with a fake. Downfield on the slant is caught. And a 1st and goal inside the 5. 10 to Wilson. Timeout New York. First and goal. Hall in, back in. A lot of power on the field, and they go right up the gut. Hall walks in for the touchdown. 2-yard score, and the Jets take the lead here on Monday night. Breece Hall. It was Braylon Allen that helped get him down here, but Hall caps it off. It's a touchdown in 3 straight games for Breece, his 4th of the season, and it's 7-3. So the Jets go down and score. That's how the half comes to a close. They take the final 1:34 off the clock. And after 2, 7-3 Miami, the ball out of the break. And it has been a defensive battle, evenly fought throughout. The Jets with a 63 rushing yards in the first half. Miami mostly through the air. As the Dolphins will start, Folk to start it away, in the second half begins. If you're enjoying the video, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. As a reminder, Marshall Jr., the rookie with a return, and he puts it on the ground, picked up by the Jets. Malachi Moore with a fumble, and it's Jets ball just outside the red zone. The 4th rounder with a fumble, and a takeaway, the first of the day, as we take a look at the leaders for the Jets. Oh my goodness. So the rookie Marshall puts it on the deck. The recovery was by Tony Adams at the 22. It is first down, Jets, just outside the red zone.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Rutgers, and on the RPO, he picks up 4. 3rd and 6 now. The Jets inside the red zone. They're 1 for 1 with a touchdown to Hall in their first series. And Fields with a quick trigger. It's Hall out of the backfield, turns up field, and he's got a first down to the 11. Fields closing it on 100 yards on a first down at the 11-yard line. 2 tight ends set Hall in. A little misdirection that way. Hall up the middle, powers his way. He's got to pick up a 3 on his 8th carry of the day. 2nd and 7 at the 8. Hall inside the 5 to the 3, pick up a 5. 3rd down. We'll see what 4 down territory for the Jets. Hall still in. 4-man rush. Fields looking for an option. No one open. Fields stepping back into a sack. It's a loss of 2. It's Phillips' 2nd time today. And his 3rd 2-sack game of the season. And he'll turn to Folk. They lost too many yards. Just 1 field goal miss on the year. That was his first as a Jet. 23-yard chip shot is good. And the Jets have a 7-point lead. So let's do this again. Folk to send it away. Dolphins, the first possession of the half. Marshall the return. Across the 20 and down to the 26-yard line. Dolphins leaders. And Jalen Waddle, 72 of the 102 yards by Tua Tagovailoa. David Achane, 30 on 7 attempts, but he has made the most of his attempts. He's a game changer with his speed. After Marshall doesn't fumble his 2nd chance at a kick return, the Dolphins take over at the 26. Split backfield on first down. Achane and Ingold are in. Shotgun set for Tua Tagovailoa. The motion man is Tyreek Hill. And a give to the fullback. It's Ingold, and Ingold's got an explosive play. Kick, smack, miss. Ingold still on his feet. Alec Ingold, the fullback, with a 20-yard run to start the half. How about that? First down to the 46. That is a low point of the game defensively for the Jets. Tua on first down, delivers to Waddle, still on his feet. He's got about 5 across midfield. Dolphins in the first half were 1 for 6 on 3rd down attempts. 3rd and 1 here. Give to Achane, cuts back. Achane explodes inside the 30. Achane 20, 10, 5, touchdown! 45 yards, and the Dolphins an extra point away from tying the game. 45 yards. My goodness. There's the speed. 2nd of the year, both in the last 2 weeks. Last week, despite the loss to Buffalo. And we're tied at 10. My goodness. 4 plays, 73 yards, and this is the fastest offense in the NFL, and you can see it there. Jets take over 2nd and 5, give to Hall. Hall up the middle, and he's got a first down. Last week, against Tampa Bay, Hall had a slow first half before really turning it on in the second half. 3rd and 8 here. And Fields downfield, incomplete, going for Wilson. Dotson with outstanding coverage. 2nd and 7 as the Dolphins take over. Ollie Gordon, the 2nd, is in. The rookie running back, more of the power threat. He fakes it here. Wide open is Waller and across the 30-yard line. And he's got 12 and a first down. injury after the play. That is Harrison Phillips. Achane back in, 2nd and 5 here. Blitz is on, picked up by Achane. Down the middle, it's caught across midfield to the 44. It's Waller again. This is the Darren Waller drive. We had 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. The Miami Dolphins have not run a snap inside the red zone yet today. Achane on the give. Achane again, still on his feet. Another first down. Davon Achane. He's showing the power as well as the speed. 3rd and 7 here. Tagovailoa to the air. Has all day underneath throw. It's Waddle accelerates. Waddle a first down inside the 20. And at the final play of the third quarter, the Dolphins will run their first snap inside the 20 today. They score a touchdown half their red zone trips. The motion man is Westbrook Akide. Gets the jet sweep and he loses 2 yards as we hit the end of the third quarter. We are tied at 10. A defensive battle. But the Jets have been outgained by nearly 100 yards. Achane, the big 45-yard touchdown in the third quarter. Malachi Moore, the forced fumble. That's the reason this game is tied at 10. And Phillips defensively, 2 sacks today. Dolphins have a 2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line. Pistol set, run it. Achane cuts it back. Achane, good run. And a pick up a 7 that puts him over 100 on the day. It's 3rd and 5. And they need the 9. Achane out of the backfield. He's a great receiving threat. Tua down middle. It's caught. 1st and goal. It's Waddle again. Gordon in on 1st and goal. Goal line set for both sides. And a give to Gordon. He's the power threat. Gordon to the 1. And the Jets hold him. Achane back in on a 2nd and goal. Jets keep the goal line personnel. 3 receivers set. Tua is sacked by Will McDonald. His first of the year after a double-digit sack year last year. A loss of 6 at his 3rd and goal. And that could take the 4 down territory out of the question here. On 3rd and goal. Incomplete off the play clock. And a throw away by Tua. 4th and goal, Sanders. This is from 24. He made from 38. Left hash. They give the Dolphins their the lead. It is gone. So the Jets take over at the 27. It's a 2nd down and 9. 8 to go here in regulation. Blitz is on. Fields on the move. Fields taking off past Sealer and a first down for 10. Justin Fields, one of the most elusive quarterbacks in the NFL. On a first down to the 37. 2 tight ends, a play fake here, and Bradley Chubb with an outstanding play. 2.5 sacks this year. And he played contained perfectly on the boot. 2nd down and 18 now, with under 7 to go. Shotgun set, Fields, screen pass here, it's Hall. Hall with blockers in front, and what a play by Brooks. That may have been a touchdown if he didn't make that play. 3rd and 8. Split backfield, Braylon Allen in as well. And Fields with time. All day, stepping up, and first down to the midfield stripe. What a play by Fields. First down. 2 tight end under center set. Motion man is Lazard. And a play fake on first down. Quick trigger, delivers. And a broken tackle, Lazard. Still on his feet. He's got about 9 to the 42 of Miami. 5 to go, 2nd and 1. Jets trying to retake the lead. Motion man is Johnson. Give to Hall. Up the middle and more. First down for Breece Hall to the 35. And again, just like the Tampa game, starting to get better as the game wears on. Back to Hall on first down, inside the 30, still on his feet. Inside the 20 at first down. Breece Hall ripped off a big run. And now really starting to pick it up. 2nd and 10, here's Fields stepping up in the pocket again. Inside the 10, Fields still fighting, touchdown! 19 yards and the Jets retake the lead. Justin Fields through the tackle of Phillips. And just like that, what a response by the Jets. What a drive. His 2nd on the ground this year. And Folk makes it 17-13. That is a monumental extra point. That means the Dolphins need the touchdown and now the field goal to tie. 3rd down as the Dolphins take back over. 2:53 to go. Tua and massive humanity. It's incomplete. Gardner, it's a PBU for that. And the Jets take over at the 35 with a chance to end it here. 2 tight ends sent under center. And back to Hall, and he's blowed up. Timeout, Miami. Their first, that's a loss of 2. Second down and 12, 2:42 to go. And a give here to Hall. Turns upfield, powers his way across the 35. The pile moves for 4. Timeout Miami, 3rd down and 8. Now, how aggressive do they get? 2:37 to go. 4-man rush, you throw. All day. And he's sacked again! It's the hat trick for Phillips, and that's his 30th career sack. And for the second time in his career, it's a 3-sack game. Dolphins don't call the timeout. It's the 2-minute warning. McNamara the punch. And Tyreek Hill the fair catch at the 23. So Tua, with 1 timeout, will have to go 77 yards with a chance to take the lead. On first down, down the middle, dropped by Westbrook-Akine with Carter all over him. It's a game-winning drive, so every play will be shown. Second down and 10, 1:52 to go. Tagovailoa all day steps up in the pocket. Tua underneath, that's inbounds. Achane with 6, but the clock still rolls. Right is in, he's the second back. Here's a blitz. Tagovailoa, oh, what a pickup by Wright, that saved the sack. Downfield, it's caught. Waddle is still inbounds. He's got 10 to the first, they gotta hurry. What a play by Jalen Wright to even spring that for Tua, who makes an accurate downfield strike. First down. Empty set, Tagovailoa will throw. Crosses body, delivers Achane, inbounds, he's got 9. And again, they're hurrying to the line. They're going to have to do this the rest of the way. We've hit the 1-minute mark. 4-man rush from the 47. Tagovailoa all day, Achane across midfield. Achane with a stutter step, he's got a first down to the 45, they hurry. Under 50 seconds to go from the 45. Dolphins line up to spike it. And Tua does with 42 seconds left. So it'll be 2nd and 10, 45-yard line, 42 ticks to go. Right in and out of the backfield. Tagovailoa steps up. Tua steps, runs, nobody home. He completes 3rd down. 37 seconds left. They need the 35. They got 2 cracks at it. Achane back in there. Tua has the time. Steps up in the pocket. Down the middle, a strike inside the 30. Timeout Miami. Darren Waller to the 28. 32 seconds left. No timeouts for Miami. Tagovailoa has the time. Deep ball for the lead. Intercepted. And that's that. Brendan Stevens with his first as a Jet. And that's how the game ends. Brendan Stevens with a pick of the end zone. Quentin Williams had the pressure on the play. And on a jump ball to Tyreek Hill, the Jets defense wins 17-13, the final score. The Jets are moving to 3-1, and the Dolphins are going to fall to 1-3, and what a finish for the defense. What a game by this defense. Yet again, they outgained us 322 to 233, but we held when it mattered most. 2-0 with the interception at the end there. Held them out of the end zone outside of 1 45-yard touchdown run by Davon Achane, who had 145 total yards in a touchdown. Breece Hall had a great game as well. Justin Fields did enough to win. He's not really, obviously he's not the QB of the future, but he's doing enough to win right now. And, really, we just got to keep winning. It's outstanding how far our defense has taken us so far. Brandon Stevens with a game-stealing pick. We had a sack by Quincy Williams, a sack by Will McDonald, his first of the year. Jalen Phillips had the hat trick today. By the defense yet again, and that is how it has gone all season. We do have 7 upgrades. Andre Sisco up to a 79. Azari Thomas up to a 77. Isaiah Davis up to a 70. Max Mitchell up to a 69. Jeremy Ruckert also up to a 69. Jamin Davis up to a 68. Braden McGregor, the final upgrade, up to a 68. We do have a position battle scenario. So the upgrade to Mason Taylor, the +2 to catching. Now in the scores across the league, let's start in New England. The Panthers play the Patriots. Bryce Young on the opening series. On a 2nd and 11, it's a wide open Chuba Hubbard 43-yard touchdown. The Panthers lead 7-0. Second quarter now, Panthers back with it. It's a 2nd and 5 play action fake. And Bryce Young steps up and finds Teteroya McMillan, who turns upfield, fights into the end zone. A 25-yard score. It's 14-0. Next drive for the Panthers. It's Bryce Young on a 3rd and 9. Bryce Young had over 100 yards rushing in this game as he takes off for 35 yards here before he's tracked down to the 21. 17-0 is the score. 2-minute drill now. Panthers back with the ball. It's a first down. Bryce Young has all day and goes down the middle for Adam Thielen, who breaks a tackle by Gonzalez. It's a 20-yard catch. Panthers lead 20-zip at half. Third quarter now. Patriots start with the ball. It's a 3rd and 8 for Drake May and the Pats. And Drake May steps up and runs. And Drake May inside the 20. Slides down. He's got 19 yards. Panthers still lead, though, 20-3. Fourth quarter now. Patriots just trying to stay alive. They dominated all game. Drake May, a screen pass here to Algier, who fights his way in. It's a 10-point game. 6 to go. 2-yard score for Algier, 20-10. Panthers so salt this one away. Under 5 to go, 3rd and 2. A crossbody shot, and it is Tedoroya McMillan again. 15-yard. Panthers got a field goal. They win it, 23-10. Now to Buffalo. The Saints play the Bills. Now with 2 to go in the first quarter, it's Tyler Shuck. He finds Rashid. He turns on the speed, and Bernard checks him from behind. 40-yard catch. Saints lead 3-0. Next drive in the second quarter. This is a fast-moving game. Josh Allen on a 4th and 4 finds Khalil Shakir on time. 12-yard catch and run. We are tied at 3 at half. Opening drive, third quarter. First play from scrimmage in the third quarter. It's James Cook right up the gut. Explodes. Across midfield for 16. Bills lead 6-3. Next drive, it's the opening drive for the Saints. And it's Alvin Kamara up the middle. And Alvin Kamara, look at that move on Simmons. 12-yard rush. We are tied at 6. Next drive, late third quarter. Bills back with it. It's Josh Allen on a keeper on a first down. Turns upfield. Stiff arms to Mario Davis. 14 yards. Bills back in front. It's 6-9. Buffalo. A nice score. Next drive for New Orleans. Fourth quarter. Oh, it is Shuck on a play action fake. And Tyler Shuck takes off. Finds a wide open Taysom Hill into Buffalo territory. That's a 36-yard catch and run. We are tied at 9. Late fourth quarter now. Bills back with it. The 2nd and 2 play action. Allen finds Kincaid for the game's first touchdown. Bills lead 16-9 with 1:22 to go. One last chance for the Saints. It's a 4th and 6 for Shuck. He steps up and he is sacked by Daquan Jones. Bills win it by a final score of 16-9. They are 3-1 on the season. For the rest of the scores on Thursday night, the Seahawks beat the Cardinals 15-3. For the Sunday slate of games in Ireland, the Steelers beat the Vikings. For the rest of the regular games, the Texans beat the Titans. The Browns beat the Lions in an upset. The Chargers beat the Giants. The Commanders beat the Falcons. The Eagles blow out the Buccaneers. The Raiders beat the Bears. The Niners beat the Jaguars. The Colts beat the Rams. The Ravens upset the Chiefs. And on Sunday nights, the Packers beat the Cowboys. And on Monday nights, the Bengals beat the Broncos 27-13. On to standings in the AFC North, the Bengals 3-1. In the South, the Texans a perfect 4-0. In the East, us with the tiebreaker are 3-1 over the Bills, the same record. In the West, the Raiders are 3-1. NFC North, the Packers a perfect 4-0. In the South, the Falcons 1-2, so it won't get any less funny. In the East, the Eagles 3-1. In the West, the Niners are perfect 4-0. Players of the Week offense in the AFC, Joe Burrow in the win against Denver, 68%, 289 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 13 rushing yards. NFC, Bryce Young in the win against New England, 76%, 210 yards, 2 touchdowns, with 106 rushing yards and about 17 a clip. Defense, AFC, Myles Garrett in the win against Detroit, 10 tackles, 1 for a loss, but 5.5 sacks for the Defensive Player of the Year. NFC, Jahad Campbell in the win against Tampa, 7 tackles, 2 for a loss, and an interception. Wrapping things up with Rookie of the Week, Travis Hunter, despite the loss to San Francisco, 4 rushing yards, 4 for 80 and a receiving score, and 10 tackles, 9 of them solo. Not bad for the two-way player. NFC, Tyler Shuck, despite the loss to Buffalo, 67%, 205 yards, no touchdowns, no picks, and 56 rushing yards. Leaders passing C.J. Stroud, 1,233 yards, 11 touchdowns for Jalen Hurts, 7 interceptions for Sam Darnold. Rushing Ashton Genty, 339 yards, 5 touchdowns for Saquon Barkley. Receiving Dallas Goedert with 32 catches, 401 yards for Rashee Rice, and 6 touchdowns for Dallas Goedert. Wrapping things up with defense, Foyesade Aluakan, 30 tackles, 7.5 sacks for Jalen Phillips. He takes the lead with a monstrous game against us, and Jimmy Ward and Logan Wilson with 3 interceptions. Week 5 NFL action kicks off with Thursday Night Football between the Niners and Rams. Sunday's slate of games looks like this. It starts in London between the Vikings and Browns. The rest of the Sunday games looks like this. Giants, Saints, Broncos, Eagles. We play the Jets, Raiders, Colts, Texans, Ravens, Dolphins, Panthers, Buccaneers, Seahawks, Titans, Cardinals, Commanders, Chargers, Lions, Bengals, and on Sunday night, the Bills play the Patriots, and on Monday night, the Chiefs play the Jaguars. Falcons, Bears, Packers, and Steelers are on bye. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you next time when we face the Dallas Cowboys.